Okay, so let us look at the video and we will see what's going on.
What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women.
Ha! My friend. What? What? Let me rewind. Let me make sure I heard him clear. What? What do you mean?
Already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex.
Ish, my friend. Hey, so he's pounding him with other women. This is what he's doing. Instead of him to be focusing on his life and focusing on his marriage, he's here gallivanting in the fields with the other lizards. This is not good at all. This is very bad. Let us continue.
To sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella.
Hey, my friend, what? Look at her hand. Is she? And she looks very scared, to be honest with you. Right now, she looks very scared. I don't know what is going on in this household, but somebody needs help.
Of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out, definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took, and definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now.
So my friend, so now you're saying you're going by the biblical standard. What standard were you following before? Because according to my mates that have sent me this video, I have never seen this man before, but according to my mates that have sent me this video, they told me he was a Christian man. So now you are going by these biblical standards. What standards were you following before that you guys were what do you call it, had been sitting upon, that now that you have realized that what you have done, now that you have been discovered, is what is going on? So, you know, let me continue to watch, because this one dear, it is crazy. It is crazy.
Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then
Madam, I am sorry. I am sorry, madam. I am sorry that you have to go through this. Right now, I don't even know. I am looking at you, but it doesn't even look like you are there. Do you understand? I don't even know if you are there. Do you understand? Like, the video is going, but your mind, it seems to be somewhere else. Because this type of behavior, it is unacceptable. And for him to even bring you onto the camera like this, I don't know if it was a joint venture that you guys come together and you have come together and you decide, okay, we will make this video, we will tell the world this is what is going on, so and so he has been playing around in the forest and these type of things. But for you to sit there and for him to hold your hand like this, while you are sitting there, your mind is not, you are like, I don't even know what is going on. This is a bad situation. Very bad, very bad. Let me continue.
Things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent, and think that I can't.
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. You know, if you are Christian, you are saying you are living by biblical standards and you're teaching people all these sort of things, and now you are here saying that now you have currently adopted these principles. That does not make sense to me. That is what we call hypocrisy. But let us continue.
Be held accountable. You know, the same way that I preach, you know, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me. No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised and what trauma, whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions that I got to account for. There's no excuse or justification. I've already made that bet and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side, personally, in our own healing, in our own marital oneness.
Hey, Derrick Jaxn. You're a funny guy, man. You're a funny guy. See, we've all been young ones, right? So, me, I used to be a playboy back in the day. So, I understand. But Derrick Jaxn, what you are doing now, it doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know why you're telling the world what is going on inside of your house, to be honest with you. You are correct. You don't owe no one this explanation but your wife, right? But when I watch this video, right, I watch this video and I look at her and then I look at him and I look at their hand like this. Her hand is like this and your hand is like this. You understand? His hand is like this, your hand is like this. And I read the body language because I have multiple degrees in human psychology, body language, and all sorts of things that I've taken from Africa when I came here. You know, all of the schoolings and all of the things that I have done has allowed me to understand multiple things all in once. But this right here, it is not right. The way that you were pulling her hand to your body, understand, Derrick Jaxn, the way you're pulling her hand to your body, it's like you're forcing her to be comfortable. She's not comfortable. And you need to understand that this type of situation, for you to even go and say you're lying in the bed, you're lying in your situation now, these type of words, they are triggering. You understand me? It's very, very triggering. Even this video to me is an insult. To me, it's an insult. But I will continue to watch and we will see how things progress.
Now this is being made public to you guys, so we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. But did you want to say anything?
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. And it was unacceptable. And it's not something that I tolerate or that...
Hey! What type of performance is this? What type of performance is this? Do you want to bring anything in? Hey, I feel like they have been practicing this. You see, this stuff that you guys do here in America, Canada, wherever you are, UK, I've been all around the world, but that's besides the point. All this stuff you guys are doing for the internet, you guys need to understand. Why are you guys explaining your dirty laundry to the internet? Why? What type of scripting is this? Because to me, if I'm just being frank, her calm demeanor in this video is even very scary to me, to be honest. If I was Derrick Jaxn, I'll be very terrified. Very terrified, because it seems like she's taking it too well. Do you understand? So let me rewind so I can hear what she's saying. Okay, I want to hear what she's saying. So let me rewind. Let me find the button. Okay. Right here.
Where we're at with that, but did you want to say anything?
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. And it was unacceptable, and it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with messages and these things and about, I need to leave or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality, in how he carried himself, in how he presented himself, and conversations that we were able to have that we had never been able to have in just 12 years of knowing each other. And when we were able to have these dialogues, said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on. And this was with me being completely removed from his life. And him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continue.
Madam, I have listened to you talk. All I can say is, God shall bless you. The patience that you are exhibiting, I have not seen it in my many years of life, to be honest with you. You must be a prayerful woman, and the Lord will bless you. But sometimes, I don't want you to use faith to deceive your life. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I don't want you to use faith to deceive your life. Do you understand? So, when situations like this arise, and the time that you guys have spent together, this is not small year. This is not 4 years, 6 years, 7 years. This one, my bad, excuse me, let me speak English. It is double digits, 2 numbers. It is 2 numbers. Do you understand? So when you have passed that number, you guys have been small before. Do you understand? This is not like, in the 2nd year he was playing around with the lot lizards and that sort of thing. This is decade in. You can go and get doctorate, PhD within that time frame. This one, he is double digits in. And now you're telling me that, or you're explaining to the world that you guys are now having conversations that you were not able to have within the first double digits of years, X amount of years. And that makes sense to you? May the Lord bless your relationship bountifully and all the eternally and all of that jazz. But this one is not a good situation. Let us continue.
Continuing to eliminate these things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that
what happened here, it is a hyperbolic hypocrisy. It is not what do you call it? This is not what do you call it, catastrophe. Not for me. My life is intact. Do you understand? This is a catastrophe for us. We are here, we are entertaining, we are eating popcorn and pounding fufu, pounding yam, you know what I mean, while he is pounding other women. Do you understand? To be honest with you, I feel like you guys don't even need to be talking like this. It's embarrassing, to be honest with you guys. It's very embarrassing. So, but God bless you guys.
Thing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have.
Look at his face. This guy, he is an actor. He is an actor. I have been young once.
moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present and in this marriage and to stand by his side. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his side.
Guys, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm tired. This is nonsense. But what I will talk about is this. What we all need to learn from this situation is this. You understand? We all need to understand this. No one is perfect. So when we look at these people, when we look at these guys giving advice, when we look at these people who are celebrities, and we look at them, you need to keep in your mind. You need to keep in the mind. Just like how you go and you poo, they go and they poo. When you cut your finger, blood comes from your finger. Just like them, blood will also fall from your finger. Do you understand? So when you are watching these people, take what they are saying with a grain of salt. Sometimes they might be giving you good advice, but do not put them on a pedestal. Because when you put them on a pedestal, they will begin to manipulate and deviate all from your life. Do you understand? They will become very devastating and chaotic. Do you understand? So you guys need to understand that when you put people on this pedestal, you are sitting down here and you're looking up at them, praising them, giving them funds, donating to them, buying their books, buying all the stuff. That is good to support them because you like them. But you need to understand that they are not perfect. Just like you, when you were a child and used to steal or used to lie, them too, they are human beings. They used to steal, they used to lie. Some of them, they still do it. All right? So when you watch these guys, please, use your mind. It's entertainment. Not everything you see on the telly or this new stuff on the WhatsApp, the YouTube, it's not all real. So you need to take everything with a grain of salt. Okay? So guys, I want to thank you guys for sitting here and watching me react to this garbage that these people have put on the internet for us to consume. You know, but I want to thank you guys for even taking the time to watch us and to watch me, I should say. If you enjoyed the video, please comment on the video, subscribe, like, all of that stuff that will help the YouTube channel. I don't understand too much, okay? And if you want, you will find my Instagram there. So if you want to send me videos for me to react, please send the video and I will react to that video. All right? So I want to wish you guys a very merry week. Okay, whatever you're doing. Okay, be happy. Wear your mask. Okay. All right. Turn the camera off.